Are you interested in learning about a strategy for solving problems more innovatively and effectively? I'm going to introduce you to a tool for innovative problem solving, or coming up with original ideas to address challenges. This extend model involves adopting an ambidextrous mindset, which means looking for solutions based on both incremental small adjustments as well as breakthrough new thinking. This video will cover how to start thinking in these two modes to address challenges more effectively. First, you will learn how to think in preserve mode, which is developing inside-the-box ideas, stretching and adapting current concepts for incremental change. Next, you will learn how to think in explore mode, which is developing outside-the-box ideas, breaking the paradigm and changing the parameters of breakthrough new solutions. You will hopefully be surprised to consider how differently you can start thinking about a challenge when you are given the tools to extend your problem-solving skills. I will explain how to really stretch your thinking and to generate potential solutions in this way using the Extend tool by giving you an example to start with. I want you to imagine that you are a keen rower and you want to buy a car that will transport your rowing boat to the river. The challenge is that you can't afford a car large enough. So the problem question might be something like, how can I transport my boat to the river when I don't have the budget to pay for a car the right size? The first thing you do is break the problem down into keywords. In this case, the keywords might be boat, river, budget, car, size. You can then use the worksheet template to write these keywords in the left column as shown here. Boat, river, budget, car, size. So with our example, you can start generating ideas by focusing on the first keyword, boat. Boat, preserve mode, working with what I've got. Can the rowing boat be modified? Is there an inflatable or demountable version available? Explore mode, thinking of something completely new. Should I change sports? For example, I could take up paddleboarding instead. The paddleboard is smaller. Or I could exercise using a rowing exercise machine instead. Then you would continue working through the other keywords, one at a time using the same approach. River, preserve mode, working with what I've got. Is there a different section of the river that will take smaller boat that I can try instead? Explore mode, thinking of something completely new. Is there another body of water that's closer and easier to get to that I can start rowing on instead, such as a lake? Budget, preserve mode, working with what I've got. I can compromise on some elements in the car or sacrifice other features to find a way to afford a larger car. Explore mode, thinking of something completely new. Can I find a way to earn more money to increase my budget? Car, preserve mode, working with what I've got. Can you modify a small car to make it easier to transport a boat? For example, add a different type of roof rack. Explore mode, thinking of something completely new. Should I focus on buying a car? Since the key idea is to focus on transport, how about an old van or a trailer? Can I rent a car instead of buying one? Can I ask a friend who goes rowing to also take my boat? Size, preserve mode, working with what I've got. Could I buy a smaller style of rowing boat? Explore mode, thinking of something completely new. Does size really matter? Could I just strengthen the car loading capacity? By the end of the exercise, you should have generated a lot of new ideas. As another example, let's say you are facing a challenge at work, something like the following. You have been asked to complete a time-limited project, but you cannot complete the project since you require information from another colleague who is not currently available. How would you deal with the situation? So your problem statement might be something like, How can I complete a time-limited project when I don't have the information required from a colleague to complete the project successfully? Follow the same approach and start by breaking down the challenge into small keywords. In this case, it might be time-limited, project, information, colleague, complete, successfully. Try applying the preserve and explore modes if thinking to generate solutions using the columns. When it comes to solving other challenges, if you have a clear problem statement, you can do the same thing and break down the problem, then address each key concept from the two perspectives. You might be surprised to discover how you can start to generate great ideas for solutions to what might initially have felt like insurmountable problems.